Yeah, you can also call for Skyclave. You could also play more Skyclaves. This hand's kind of slow, but we have call for Dryad into Titania, so I think I'm going to keep it. Because we can Dryad on 3, Titania on 4. If we draw, like, any card that costs 1 or 2 mana, I think this hand is basically perfect. Yeah, Scattergroves is another sick one because it's a 5th Temple Garden that you can get with Flagstones, but it's also something you can cycle on early and then just get it back with Titania. Knight of the Reliquary. I think Knight of the Reliquary is too slow. I think Knight has been mostly power creeped out of Modern. Still pissed it's 25 ticks to draft the set non-Phantom. Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. Rogren Triumph. What's this? Is this some Velomachus Lorehold stuff? Could be. Could just be Jeskai Control. Give myself the option to cast Call. I don't know that I want to cast Call. Honestly, I might just, like, call for a... Nah. I was gonna say call for a Reclaimer, but that's kind of bad. Ardent Plea. Is this Rhinos? Ancestral Vision, huh? Alright. Bet. Bet. Talos Machina, thank you for the follow. Well, now that we know we're resolving Dryad, I'm probably just gonna get Primeval Titan. Because we already have Titania, we already have Dryad. Yeah, I'll just get Titan. Because we can Titan after Titania. It's like a good plan B if this gets broken up. So we want to go fetch for basic, and then Dryad bounce land. Welcome to the family. I think I want to get the bounce land into play. It's kind of worse if they have Blood Moon, I guess, but... We got Done the Humble Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Anybody else? Anybody in chat? Any Twitch Primers? Would greatly appreciate it. Appreciate the support, Done the Humble. Shardless Agents. More visions? Oh, this time we got Rhinos. Okay. Well, I think I can beat Rhinos. Their deck looks kind of cool, though. They have Omnath. Got some other stuff going on. Well, I guess now we can just play Titan, right? That's kind of boring, though. I mean, it's boring, but it's correct. Man, I really wanted to play Titania this turn. I know it's not correct, but... Big Sag. Can we get some Fs in the chat? Can we get some Fs in the chat, please? For not getting to play Titania that turn. It's kind of Big Sag. Do I care about the Rhinos? I don't think I do. What if they cast, like, a Time Walk or something? Well, they conceded. Man. Man, we were so close to being able to do it. We were so close to being able to put Titania on the stack. And I was just like, nah, I guess I'll just win the game instead. Yeah, I know. After a few reps, you'll find it's better to play Titans over Titanias. Yeah, that's probably true. Maybe want Veil of Summer over Path to Exile. I mean, Path isn't bad at, like, killing some of the Rhinos. Like, if you trade for one of the Rhinos, like, you can beat 1/4/4. They also can't play 2-mana counterspells. Because they're cascading, so I'm just gonna submit. Yeah, that's true. They literally can't play 2-mana counterspells. I mean, they could have, like, Mystical Dispute, but they're not gonna bring a Dispute against me anyways. They had they cascaded into the blue-white one, Failure to Comply. They had that one too. The cascaded cards were like Bone Crusher, Fire Ice, Failure, and Omnath. Those are the ones that we saw. They could have Subtlety if they got lucky and opened one already. It's unlikely, though. Also, Veil doesn't stop Subtlety on Titan on the stack, though, right? So... do I have a Damping Sphere? Did I put a Damping Sphere in my sideboard? That's probably poor deck building to not put a Damping Sphere in my sideboard. It's good against the Cascade cards. I'm still going to keep this, but... You're hyped to piss off Titan gamers all week with Subtlety? Yeah, Subtlety's gas. So we can turn 3 Druid sack Flagstones. Huh. They could have Bone Crusher Giant. But worst case scenario, if this gets Bone Crusher, the turn after we can just Druid sack Flagstones, turn after Karn. So I think this getting Bone Crushered is okay. But it might be better to just use my mana and cast Call there. Like, use my mana efficiently. Not sure. It's like medium annoying, but... It's a Blood Moon? Ardent Plea. What you got? Let's take a look at their deck. So we got... Oh, it's not Failure to Comply, it's Warrant Warden. So Warrant Warden, they do have Dispute, Borrower, Omnath. Alright, cool. Cool. We got some Rhinos. Let's get Temple Garden. We do have Ensnaring Bridge, but we're kind of far away from that. So I could call for... Huh. What is our plan this game? Oh, we have Explosives. Explosives is probably our plan this game, right? So I just go Druid, sack Flagstones this turn. Next turn, Karn, get Explosives, play Reclaimer. And then turn after, pop Explosives. Or I could call plus Reclaimer this turn. Next turn, Karn, get Explosives. The problem with playing Reclaimer this turn is I can't use it next turn, because I kind of have to play Karn. Like, I'm priced into playing Karn next turn no matter what. Oh yeah, I decided to cut the bridge, you're right. I thought I had bridge, but I cut it for Crucible. Alright, I'm just gonna play Spring Bloom this turn. It's been dead to me for too long. Yeah, because this sets me up for Karn and pop the Explosives. So this is a really good turn. Because next turn I'll have 6 mana, I can just go Karn, get Explosives, play it, sack it. Heads 2000, thank you for the follow. Sucks if they have a Dispute, but they flip 2 Disputes off of the Cascade, so... There's a somewhat decent chance they don't have it. If they do, it sucks, but... They do have a 3rd Dispute. Okay. So, now I can just call for Titania, probably? What if I just play Reclaimer this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn I go land 7, call for Titania. Because I have the Reclaimer in play, right? That doesn't actually work, though. Reclaimer this turn is hot if they don't have Bone Crusher. Yeah, I guess we could just get Dryad next turn, right? I think I'm going to play Reclaimer. I think it's better. Thought MH2 was tomorrow. It is. The cards in MH2, like, you can get them in treasure chests today, but the reprints are live today. So you're allowed to play with the reprints today, but for the most part, if you're looking for new cards, like not reprints, you'll have to wait until tomorrow, unless you want to pay a huge premium to get them from people who open them out of chests. 2 weeks of fun before it's back to prowess, yeah. I kind of feel like that might be what's going to happen, but we'll see. There's a lot of cool cards. I don't know how many of them are going to, like, stay being a thing, but... Alright, mid 3. 3 also sucks because now we're just dead to the borrower. Are they going to cast an Outburst to put me to 1? Which is super awkward because then I can't fetch. That's actually really bad for me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm just dead. Word. I'm gonna bring in 2 Veils because they showed me Dispute. Actually, Skyclave is heinous, right? Let's bring in 3 Veils. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I guess they have Omnath for Skyclave, but we're keeping in 2 paths, and we can kind of just overpower Omnath. Wait, what? Is the set on Moto? You can only get them in treasure chests. So you can only get the new cards in treasure chests, but you can still play with reprints. The reprints are live today. So we're just going to be playing all reprints today. The only card I'm actually happy with the set is Shardless. The rest of the set is okay. And Alexander, could have done more, I think. I'm pretty hyped for Shardless. I'm pretty hyped for Draco and Territorial Kavu. I think there's really good domain cards now, and I think there might actually be something good to come out of a Domain Zoo deck. And there's a couple of reprints I'm pretty hyped for. We have Turn 1 Reclaimer and a Flagstones, but no green source. Well, we have Reclaimer, Flagstones, but no green mana, so... this hand is fine. I think I'm going to put back Path. Oops. Let's go progression on the timeline. We're down to a fine line. Go turn 2 Explorer, hopefully turn 3 Karn. Which, as long as we get Karn into play before they put Rhinos in play, then we should be fine, because we can just preemptively get an Explosives, and we're chilling. They have yet to show us Force of Negation, so they may not have enough blue cards to play Force. I think Delver is good. I think there's some really cool cards for Delver. Obviously, the issue is a lot of your Delver cards are still bad against Lava Dart, so I don't know. Maybe. Haven't decided yet. Bob Gastermage, thank you for the follow. As a Taxes player, look, man, you got subtlety, right? You can't be that upset. The CLP and X-Men to the 10th degree. I'm just going to play Karn because they showed us Dispute, and they have yet to show us a 2-mana answer to Karn. So as long as they get Karn into play before they can dispute it, I think we're chilling. If they have Brazen Borrower, I kind of want to minus this turn, but at the same time, I don't want to show them the Explosives because they're just going to jam the like you know what I mean. If I get the Explosives, they might wait on the Rhinos. So I think I'm just going to get Coding. The only thing that Coding is bad against is if they have, like, double Bone Crusher, I guess, but... yeah, because it's, like, not a card that does anything by itself. Yeah, looks like they have 2 Bone Crushers. Which is kind of bad for me, but... of course they have it. Oh yeah, the record thing is chocked. It's still showing me in the Legacy Showcase. Okay, we're gonna have to hide the record thing. I'm gonna talk to MTG bot, see if I can get that fixed. But because I joined the Legacy Challenge, the Legacy Showcase Challenge, and it didn't fire, so it's like bugged apparently now. So I have to see if they can fix that. All right, there's some rhinos. Wait, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I was doing something wrong. Whoops. I'm an idiot, chat. Hold on. Hold on, chat. There we go. Land, please. Easy clap. Let's get... I mean, I guess we can't really do anything with the Titan. I mean, I guess I can get Blast Zone, but I can't kill zeros with it. And, like, a Valakut in case I draw Dryad. Sure. Maybe there should be more lands in the deck for... you can't really play Titania West, though. I'm trying to think, like, more lands so that Titan is a little bit better when you don't have Dryad, you know? So, I don't know. Couldn't, like, a blue-white variant use the new Rashadin? Blue-white Delver? I don't know. General plus get 8 Cascaders Domain Zoo version. What are your thoughts on including the new Goblin Archaeomancer? I'm not huge on that thing in Zoo. I don't think the Archaeomancer is where you want to be in Zoo. I think that Archaeomancer could be good in something that has collected company, because getting a discount on company is pretty sweet. But Groves and Karoo consideration of the draw card. I don't know. The fact that they have 2 Bone Crushers on suspend and can't really attack this turn kind of made me want to get the Blast Zone if they somehow deal with the Primeval Titan. You know what I mean? It's just more rhinos. Okay. Well, if I find a Karn, we're in a really good spot. Karn wins. Dryad wins. Call wins. Valakut does not win. I can't even really attack, so I think I'm just going to pass. I'm going to pass and hold up Path / Veil. If they try to borrow my Titan, I can just Veil. But we're kind of in an awkward spot here. Blue-white Death and Taxes. Maybe, yeah. Well, good thing we get to cash in this Veil. It's pretty... That's a beating. Oh, and we just win. Cool. Winning the game is pretty sweet. Discounts the 8 Cascaders, the General, and Tribal Flames. Yeah... But it's just like, as a 2-drop, your deck is kind of aggressive, right? And as a 2-mana card, it just doesn't really do anything. And that's kind of my big issue with it. You know, it's just super low impact as a 2-mana 2/2. Like, yeah, it's cool to get a discount and stuff, but I'd rather just lower my curve at that point, you know? Just go to 4? Yeah, 4 is fine. Alright, they're dead. They are dead. Dead, dead, dead. Alright, 1-0, chat. He's just scamming you. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Titania's in an Explorer. Stands a little sus, but I'm with it. You do have to agree, P-Sams, that Primeval Titans in this deck, in a general sense, are a lot worse than Primeval Titans in the Amulet deck, because they don't just get more Titans. Because you're not playing Titania West, you're not playing any of the haste lands, you're not playing Colony Garden, you're not playing all these utility lands. So I think this deck's Titans are a lot worse than Amulet's Titans. But, you know, it still might be worth it to play more copies. Even if they're not the best. Because the card is still pretty busted. Yeah, that's true. We could also just have more stuff to do with our Titans, right? That is a possibility. Titan didn't do a whole lot. Right, exactly. Like, Titan by itself, that game, did not do all that much, right? Wow. I am kind of fucked. I can call for a Skyclave, but I can't cast it. I'm just gonna play this and pass. I mean, I could get Reclaimer, but I think I'm gonna need more than Reclaimer to win this game, so I'm just gonna pass. Call for a Solitude. Even if I could call for a Solitude, I don't have another white card, you know? But I do think that this deck probably wants to play at least one copy of Solitude and one copy of the green one. I think I'm not going to concede, because we can theoretically win... I don't know, Chad, what do you think? Should I concede? Concede or no? I could theoretically win this game. It's going to be pretty hard, but... Yeah, it is just a league. That's true. Well, I think, like, the theory behind winning this game is it involves Dryad Valakut all of their stuff, and then blow up all their lands with Karn, and just make it so we deck them. Which is theoretically a possibility, but... Yeah. That's just also going to take a long time, and it's kind of a waste of everybody's time, so... Whatever. I don't care. Well, I get that. Like, if that was a paper Magic event, I would 100% play it out. You know what I mean? Like, how do we not deck first? I guess that's a good question, right? Because we have less cards in our deck. And we have no way to shuffle back in. So I guess we would deck, wouldn't we? Gigante in Fuzz, thank you for the follows. So I guess we would deck. I'm not going to sideboard. This is like the one issue with playing Karn, is it you kind of lose a lot of sideboard spots. Because we really just have like Veils for Control and Purges for Blood Moons / Prowess, but really don't have anything else. You can track the leg. Ooh, Splinter Twin, huh? Splinter Twin in the opening hand. That is pretty pog. We have yet to cast a Titania, by the way. Yet to cast a single Titania. You'd add something to the sideboard to shuffle your grave back so you get there. Right, exactly. You could play like an Elixir of Immortality or something like that. You could do any of that stuff. But I think if you added a way to shuffle your graveyard back in with Karn, you could very easily beat Infinite Life. Like, not even close, you know? Very, very easily. But you won't find me. Ooh, that's a good draw. I think I'm going to play it and minus on Needle immediately. And minusing on Needle is best if they have Skyclave Apparition, because then they kill the Karn and then I can just Needle something. So I think I'm going to do that. I guess I could also get Boat. What do you think, Needle or Boat, chat? Will MH2 packs and MTGO have MH1 reprints? I don't know the answer to that question. I want to say no. I think they're only doing the MH2 reprints as separate individual promos. I don't think that the MH2 packs are going to have the old border cards. I could also get explosives, I guess. Like, obviously, highest upside is get coding, but if I get coding and they have Skyclave for card, it's pretty bad for me. Right? Boat is the Twitch chat option. I'm gonna get Needle. I mean, I think Boat's, like, not unreasonable there, but... Getting Needle is good if they play Heliod, because then I can just name Spike Feeder and not really care about it. Oh, they just did nothing. Well, wish I had gotten a coding, huh? But I guess I can just get coding now. Right? Should probably explore first. Believe in me, though I believe in you. So now we can go Plains Blast Zone. Minus for coding. Play coding and activate Reclaimer. Yeah, like this. Even Mind Sensor. Was not expecting that. Okay. I guess I'm just going to path it on their upkeep. And then I'll coding their Temple Garden. Which delays Company for a turn. But they can just cast Company on my turn when I go to blow up their land. I know we could have done this together. I have been mind sensed. That is true. Alright, so they're going to hold up Company. No, they're going to cast Spike Feeder. Okay. That is not that bad for me. So let's start going after white sources. We don't care about them casting Blood Moon because we have Reclaimer. So let's do that. Let's play Needle on Spike Feeder. And then let's go this, Raminap. Demastaflex 10 months says, oh, whoops, I subscribed again. Is it really a whoops? I think it's not a whoops. Thank you for the 10 months, though, buddy. Appreciate that. I could have not tapped Blast Zone to keep it up in case I wanted to activate it, but... Do I have Canopy? No, there's not a Canopy. I think I built the mana base kind of incorrectly. I think I'm missing some, utility lands to get with Titan / Reclaimer. You get Zurin Orb when you have Titania, so you just go off. Because you play Titania, play Zurin Orb, and just make, like, 7 5/3s. Even, like, Zurin Orb plus Dryad plus Raminap can gain you a shit ton of life and do something like that. You know? Do some cool stuff with that. Start ghost quartering them? Yeah, I probably will, right? They're gonna cast Company now? Sure. They could hit a Skyclave for this, which would be mildly annoying. We need to find a Dryad or a Call or a Titan. Preferably Dryad or Call, but... Start ghost quartering them. It's probably better than just getting more flagstones, right? Try and run them out of basics. I'm down with it. Alright, so let's start by ghost quartering them. Let's keep going after their white mana. Because they got a basic forest. Maybe they don't have a second plains. It's fine. I can just do this. Blow up white sources. Play Reclaimer. And can I start beating down? Probably not. No, I'll just tick up. I'll tick up Blaststone this turn. Like put it on 2 or something. They still have double white though because they have the Arbor Elf. So that's like somewhat annoying. Because they can still play Skyclave Apparition if they have it in there, if they draw it. Because they would have played Skyclave last turn, I think, if they had it. So if they draw Skyclave, they can now play it. Yeah, more white mana. They're playing that into the Blast Zone on 2. I guess if I Blast Zone on 2, I lose my coding. But maybe I just don't care about that. The coding has kind of done its job. Oh. Well, now I'm definitely going to Blast Zone on 2. The coding has done its job. Let's say that. Let's get Flagstones. Why not? Tick this up to 2. Could even do something else with the Karn. Okay, well, they're off it. Wonder if they maybe forgot about the Blast Zone? I don't know. That was a whoops. Still have yet to cast Titania yet. Should have gotten Valakut there. No, you could play Flag. Yeah, that's true. Could have gotten Valakut. Probably would have been better. Santa's no acceleration. But we do have a Path and a Karn. I think this hand is, like, borderline keepable. I don't know. Maybe this hand's just bad. Is it possible Titania is a trap? Well, it might just be where you don't want to play a ton of them. You just want to play one to be able to call for. Like, not focus your entire deck around it, you know what I mean? Because it's still a good card in some spots. But it's probably worth just playing one copy at that point. Because I think most of the time, Titania is, on average, probably going to be worse than Primeval Titan. MH2 is out? Not quite. Well, it is technically. I should make a command for that, shouldn't I? Let me make a quick command for that. I'll actually do it as a... not as a command. MH2 cards are available in chess June 2nd, but full release is June 3rd. There it is. Alright, go. This kind of sucks. I think I'm going to have to call for Skyclave if I don't just die. I'm not in a good spot, though. No, I checked, Fetties. There is not a toolkit, unfortunately. Mana Traders, I don't believe, will have the cards for I think it's 48 hours. They'll have the cards available. So if you are a Mana Trader subscriber, I think they will have the cards available 48 hours after the set is released. So I don't know if it's 48 hours after today or 48 hours after tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, though. Yeah, I can call for Dryad, and then go Dryad, land, hold up Path, but I don't know. That doesn't really solve the issue of the Heliod, you know? Explore would have been pretty good, because I could Explore, hold up Path, and then play Karn the turn after. But, yeah, not having any acceleration. Maybe I should have mulliganed this hand. Maybe I just, like, on the draw, I'm just required to have acceleration in order to beat most of their good draws, you know? So I probably should have just mulliganed this hand. Okay. Are they main phasing company? Seems like it. They're casting Ballista. Which is actually... not the worst for me. Because now I can just get Apparition. And I think I'm going to. Yeah, I really just want to kill the Heliod. The reason I'm not killing Ballista is because Karn kind of takes care of Ballista anyways. Right? At least in theory. Maybe that's worse, though. Because they have more Heliods in their deck than they do Ballistas. Yeah, we're just heading to a second Heliod. Well, now we're not, because they don't have enough mana. Right? So they have 4 mana, they can play Heliod. But they can't activate it. Okay, sure. Take 4. Dryad is not awful. So I can go Path Ballista, land, Dryad, Bog, and then just hope to rip a land next turn for Titan. They have 1 card left. I'm with it. So they get a 3/3 off of this, but that's fine because we have a 2/4 to... Oh, I guess we can't block it because they have Noble Hierarch, but... They're choosing to deal me a point of damage instead of getting a land, which I'm not sure about that. So tell him like, whoa. So now any land lets us Titan and the game's probably over. Don't play Goblins right now. I had 2 games restarted with Snoop. Jeez. Damping Sphere? Why did they bring in Damping Sphere? That card doesn't do anything. What the shit? Alright, well. We win. Easy clap. Alright, they have 0 cards. Just blow up all their shit. I guess it's like... no, it's just better to do it this way. I'm gonna just kill all their creatures. There I go. Like, cutting them off of mana is not bad with Damping Sphere. I guess the rest of their mana is probably not that relevant, but... I mean, it's company or bust here. They're not winning the game with anything but company. Yeah, it doesn't do it because we have call for another one. Just a little too drunk to be talking like this. Alright, 2-0, let's go. Alright, finally a game we're going to cast Titania. I mean, I'm not going to keep this hand, I think. This hand is super awkward. I think we have enough green sources that I'm willing to keep this. But it is hella awkward. Is Primetime better than maybe better than Titania? That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, obviously Titania costs 1 less mana, and that could come up sometimes, but if you have the option, like if you have enough mana, and if you have 6 mana, there's almost no situation you would get Titania before you're getting Titan, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking that maybe it's just, yeah. I think you've only tutored for Titan once, yeah, but I mean, you know. The song should be right above chat. Like, all the way towards the top. Mod check? Mod check flagstones? This game's so easy. This game is comically easy. Too free. It's really just too free. Opponents over there with Field of Ruined Castle. In your own way, I never felt so alive. We do need an untapped land so we can explore into stuff. I'm still gonna get flagstones though. And even if I miss on an untapped land, I still get to play 2 lands, so it's like, it's not even like I'm missing that much. But maybe I would rather just flagstones, guaranteed flagstones, because then I can go. Yeah, maybe that's just better. Is that better, chat? Just reclaiming here? Because here's the thing, if I cast Explore and I miss on a land, I don't have double green to cast Titania. So I think that's just worse. Right? Don't I play 1 bounce land? I do, and I could get the bounce land here. Like, I could sack flagstones, get bounce land, pick up cavern. But, like, do I need to do that? Because I'm just going to get a green source off the flagstones anyways, right? I think it's a little greedy to cast Explore here. But I can bounce land and Explore. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sack flagstones, get bounce land, pick up cavern, play Explore. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. You're right. So tap these 2. Tap this, sack this, get Temple Garden, get bounce land, pick up cavern, play Explore. I gotcha. Yeah. Are about to arrive. I mean, if they spend their turn fielding my bounce land, is that bad for me? I don't think it is, right? I don't have a Yavimaya. If somebody has a Yavimaya and they wanna hit me up with it, you let me know. Because now, even if they Field of Ruin this, I can still play Titania next turn. Even if they have, like, Arbiter plus Field of Ruin me, I can just go... I guess I don't have an untapped land. So I would need an untapped land to go Titania stuff. But. Yeah, if they have Arbiter and Field, then maybe, but... How's the deck felt so far? We're 2-0, but I've yet to cast Titania. So, every time that I've called... I've just gotten a Primeval Titan, so I don't know. Like, it's cool, but I really don't know how often you would ever want to get Titania before you would just get Titan. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. We might finally get to play Titania, though. Well, we are going to. Mm-hmm. 6, 7. Could also Karn here. Karn is nice because it shuts off Vial. What they get Batterskull? They get Sword of Fire and Ice. I don't know what to do here. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna win this game, but... Well, I can't Titania and Karn at the same turn, you know? Titan kind of sucks in this deck. We've won every game with Titan House. Just with Dryad and Valakut. Karn plus coding. Yeah, Karn shuts this off, and then I coding the land in their upkeep. They can respond and violence something, but then they're just doing nothing with their turn. And then next turn I can go minus, get Zurin, or play Titania in the game. I think I'm just going to Karn them. Oh, but this is bad, though. Maybe I don't minus. Yeah, this was bad. Because if I minus and get coding... I guess they can only attack Karn for 2. That's not that bad, right? Alright, yeah, that's fine. But then they attack Karn for 2, and I can't get Zurin Orb next turn. Alright, I'll just get the Orb then. Whatever. I fucked this turn up. It's fine. Go. But now they can't activate Vial. That was the whole point of this. So my Karn goes to 1, but then I just go Titania Orb next turn. That doesn't really matter. Play Orb? Why would you want to play Orb into Skyclave? What if they just go plain Skyclave? Ow. Pumps her Claimer? Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess they couldn't attack the card there, but then if they have Skyclave, right? They just, I guess they Skyclave the Orb. I sack a land, they still can't attack Karn. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. I don't know, I guess maybe playing Orb is okay. Like, if they Skyclave this, do I really care that much? Probably not, right? Yeah, I guess they're gonna Skyclave card if they have it. Sure, that's fair. What's up, Chris? How you doing today, buddy? We are chilling. Day 1 of MH2. We don't have all of the new cards available yet, but we have reprints, so... You just get Boat and win next turn? No, we're making a bunch of 5/3s. Why Orb? Orb goes off with Titania. I mean, I could just make the same play, right? I could just block and sack my Bojuka Bog and get nothing, if I wanted to. Which I might just do anyways. Is that even that bad? It's pretty bad if they had Path, right? Eh, I'm gonna do it. How many cards at pre-release already gets Modern banned? I don't know. Alright. Zurin Orb. Are we doing the thing, chat? Please don't concede, opponents. Please don't concede. Don't you dare concede. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me put my 5/3s into play. We're doing the thing, chat. We have successfully done the thing. This is the first time I've cast Titania. Somebody screenshot this and send it to Fran. Green-White McClaimer is the deck I missed the most. Do I think the new version has legs or just we have access to now? I think it definitely has legs. My opponent said, okay, they'll let me do it. Alright, cool. Thank you. Yes. I think that's all we can do for now. I mean, I could just sack this. Get flagstones. Just plus on nothing. Alright, go. Your move. Alright, they're off it. This is a screenshot moment. Hello, Twitter. We finally did it, chat. Do we have Needle for Vial? Well, we don't need to, right? Because the Karn shuts off the Vial anyways, so there's no point in doing that. Primeval Titan 4, Titania 1. Yeah, I know, right? That was hot. We finally did it. We did the thing. Alright, now it's Twitter time. Hold on, chat. There's one important thing that I have to do. Alright, PogChamp. I think it's more like Omnath 4, Titania 1. How is it Omnath 4? Oh, just like, you would rather just play Omnath in this deck? Maybe you could play Omnath. I guess that's probably not that bad. What would you cut for Yavimaya? I added a third Valakut, because I didn't have the Yavimaya, so probably just a Valakut. I don't think you need 3 Valakuts, especially because you're lower on Titan, but it is obviously still good with Dryad. If you had access to Yavimaya, do I think 1x Knight of the Relic Warrior is worth it? I don't know. I still think Knight is too slow for Modern. Like, I get the appeal, and it's cool with Yavimaya, but I think it's just a little bit a little too win more. Do we need 2 basic planes? Well, the thing that I thought is, like, because you now have Zuran Orb and Reclaimer to sack Flagstones, I thought that you wanted more planes to be able to search for, but maybe that's not relevant enough? You think Knight is cracked? I could see it. I'm interested to try it out. How come Scattered Grove without fields? So Scattered Grove is another planes that you can get off of Flagstones, but it's also kind of cool if you just naturally draw it, because you can cycle it and get it back with Titania if you don't have a fetch land. And I think 1 Scattered Grove is kind of free. What'd they get? They got Batterskull. I could play my fetch land. But I don't want to crack it preemptively, because I kind of want to try and save it for Titania. So I think I'm just not going to play it. Well, we have 5 mana, even without the... Like, we just have 5 lands without the fetch, so I think not playing it is okay. I don't think we have to, right? Typically, Zurian Orb ends up as win more. Well, that's the thing, Justin. It's like, you don't have to put Zurian Orb into your main deck. It's just part of your card package. So it's like kind of a free roll. It's not even taking up a main deck slot. It's taking up 1 sideboard slot, which is probably fine, you know? I guess I'll just play this. And they're putting in another Stoneforge. That could be bad for me. But I guess 5/3 is trade with Germs, so it's not that bad. And if they have Path to Exile, we just have another Titania covered. So, kind of don't care about that. They got Fire Ice and not Feast and Famine. I wonder if they just don't play Feast and Famine. They might not. See, here's my big issue with Primeval Titan, right? Like, we're going to play Titania, and we're going to get back a fetch land, but even if we play Titan the turn after, we just don't really have anything good to go with Titan. Like, there's no Field of the Dead. Like, the best thing we can do is get, what, like, a Blast Zone and, like, I don't know, another Valakut? Like, Titan, honestly, I don't know. it's good when you have Dryad, don't get me wrong. Titan is your best possible card when you have Dryad, but without Dryad, it just kind of doesn't really do anything. Yeah. It's good if you have Dryad, but just like, well, I think playing 1 is kind of free, right? Like, I think playing 1 is more than fine. That's actually pretty annoying, because my fetch land's going to come into play tapped. I can still play Titania, which is fine, but... I think 1 Titan... Oh, well. I guess we just win now. How deep can I go? I guess I can't go that deep, because the fetch land's still going to come into play tapped. But I can kill the Archon, at least, right? Not if they have Skyclave, though. Maybe I should... If I play Dryad, and they have Skyclave, it's really bad for me, right? I'm, like, almost dead if they have Skyclave. Maybe just Titania first. Well, the thing about Titania is if they have Skyclave, they're just not going to use their Vial, right? They just don't have a reason to Vial here. Yeah, next turn the Dryad is a lot better. Because we can already have the fetch land sitting in play. So we can, like, play the Dryad, play a land, trigger Valakut. If they then Skyclave, we can respond and crack the fetch. So, yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense. Because next turn we can just play a Dryad and have it uncracked fetch. Oh, are we dead? It's 11, right? 4, 7, 9, 11. So we got a 2. If they have a land, we're dead, right? First, because they have Sword. You know, they have Sword of Fire and Ice. Yeah, alright, we're dead. Yeah, Archon kind of fucked us. Not drawing a path kind of sucks. If he drew a path this game, we would have won easily, but... Alright, we're dead. It's kind of sad. But if we went for Dryad, we still would have lost, right? Because they could have just Flicker Wisp the Dryad with the trigger on the stack. So, wouldn't have mattered. Even if we went for Dryad, still was not a winning line. Alright, Splinter Twin it is. Classic Splinter Twins. Do we have a twin situation? Pretty sure this is a twin situation. Onslaught Heat this class. I'm really glad that Mana Traders gave them to me. Flicker Wisp will never die, even in a Lavadar format. Yeah, I mean, you know, even if the thing gets Lavadarted, you still get a bunch of value out of it. So, Ghost Quarter. Okay. That doesn't really do all that much. I'm going to play Untapped Land and pass, and if they leave up 3 mana for Aven Mind Sensor, I can activate Reclaimer and then have 2 mana up to path their Mind Sensor if they decide to go for that. I could play a tap land here, but then I can't path their Mind Sensor, so I'd rather just do it this way. Could have played Fetch too, I guess, but... Taxes stream when? How do I feel about Taxes post MH2? I mean, Sanctum Prelate is really good. What else does Taxes get? Like, do you really think that... Is Esper Sentinel a Taxes card? I think that's, like, one thing that I think that card is, like... I'm not going to say it's unplayable, but I don't think it's really good. I think it's actually quite bad. Recruiter is nice, yeah. Recruiter and Taxes is dope. Yeah, the new Stoneforge card is good, too. Might do some things. We got Sophie. And I don't want to listen. Sure, let down, let down. Should I get Blast Zone here? I think I should. Yeah, let's get Blast Zone. Oh, well. I guess we're doing that. Holy, dude, this card is fucking cracked. Holy shit, chat. This card is actually insane. Oh my god. Chat, look at this turn. Are you ready for this turn, chat? Oh my god. This is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. What is this? Alright, +1 for Titania. I guess I'll just leave it up. Alright, go. Your move. +1 for Titania. This card is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Pretty good turn. 5 mana, 20 power on 4 bodies? Yeah, I know, right? And it just, like, keeps scaling up, too. No, opponent's actually a fan. We're just talking about it. This is the first time that I've actually cast it. Crashing Drawbridge in the side to set up haste. Yeah, it's a little cap. What are these kangaroo court rules for what is currently allowed? Well, everything is in the new set is allowed. It's just people don't have access to the new cards yet. So the only thing that people have access to is the reprints. So essentially, the reprints are what is allowed, I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, they pathed me. Sad. Shh. Still got my 5/3 out of it. Can I boat them? 5. Well, I can EE for 2, though. I mean, it just really doesn't matter, right? I guess I'll just get Dryad. I guess I will just get Dryad. I will defeat Giver of Runes. I'm doing this first, so that to try and bait out a Path to Exile, if they have Path to Exile, you know what I mean? Sure, that's fine. When do we get access to new cards? Should be tomorrow. Like, the set is on Magic Online, technically, but the new cards are only available in chess, you know? Alright, they're off it. 3-0, chat. Turn 1 Reclaimer, no Flagstone. Still gonna keep it, though. Sounds good. GoatBots isn't even going to list them probably until tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, yeah. GoatBots won't have them until tomorrow. Ooh, Goblins. El Goblino. This is probably a bad matchup. How do I feel about humans? I think we're going to play some humans tonight with Recruiter. But I wanted to talk to chat a little bit about the list, because I'm not sure that I like the way that I built the deck. So I wanted to get chat's opinions on it. I'll show you the list after, but... Yeah, we're 3-0. The record feature is not working. Apparently MTG bot is a little buggy right now. But we're 3-0 in this league, yeah. So they're just holding up Vile and not playing anything. I think there's a good chance they have, whatever that 2-drop is called, Expert. I think I'm still going to get Flagstones because I have Springbloom Druid. Like, yeah, I know this thing's probably going to die, but they don't know I have Druid, you know? Oh, it didn't die. Okay. That's interesting. So now... This is super awkward. Because I want to hold up Activate Reclaimer and Path to Exile in case they have Snoop plus combo. So I think I'm just going to play this untapped and pass. This is also highest upside because now I get to go Path something and Activate Reclaimer. And then if I draw an untapped land, I can go Titania and hold up Path. So... Snoop kept bugging on me. Oh, really? What's up, Killager? Would love to see a game restart. So, if you want to screenshot this real quick, I'll show you where I'm at with humans. This is what I was thinking. But what I honestly think that this deck wants to do is I think you want to start moving away from the aggressive elements like Mantis Rider and focus more on the disruptive elements, like more freebooters, more reflector mages, more skyclaves, more prelates, and just not play Mantis Rider anymore. So this is like my initial sketch, but I think Mantis Rider might just be bad, and you just want to play like max recruiters and a full-on tutor package, you know? So that's kind of what I was thinking. Is there a Flicker human? Is Charming Prince a human, isn't it? War Chief into Slingang. It's not great for me. I think I'm gonna path this with the trigger on the stack. Kinda sucks, but... It's over. Kinda want to cut Rider for Shardless Agent. Yeah, I could even see that. My only issue with Shardless is you kind of have... Like, Shardless and Aether Vial is kind of awkward, because cascading into Aether Vial on turn 4 is really not where you want to be. So I don't know. But maybe that's fine. Maybe that's okay. Because most of the rest of your cascades are pretty good. I guess Champion's a bad cascade, isn't it? For the most part. Alright, untap land, please. Eladamri's Call. They have 2 cards. I think I have to call for Dryad this turn. So maybe just call for Dryad main phase, play Sanctuary, pick up a land, activate Reclaimer, get Valakut. And then next turn I can get second Valakut, play Dryad, and just go ham with that. Is there anything better I can do? I can Springbloom, sack this, which would give me 6-7 mana. The next turn I could go call plus... Actually, that's just better, right? Because next turn I have 7 mana, which means I can call Dryad and activate Reclaimer. So it's kind of the same thing. So it's probably better to just play Druid here. I guess playing Druid means I don't get to put a Flagstones into play, because I'm going to sack Flagstones and get basics. So maybe that's worse? I don't know. Alright, so get basics. Get plains, play Sanctuary. Pick up this. Pass. We are at least representing Path, but... MH2 already. If you do, I made a command for it. Exclamation point MH2. It is kind of on MTGO, but not 100% of the way. It's like sort of on MTGO. Okay. Won't show me deck lists. Do exclamation point deck, Brad Ulo. That should work. They got Snoop. Do they just have Harbinger in their hand? Yeah, looks like they do. Shall we see if we get a game restart? I want to see if the game restarts. I'm just curious. I want to see what happens. You know, worst case, we just get a free league, right? Gotta do to let go. So, TP, what exactly was the situation where it was restarting? Was it just like after you made a bunch of snoops? Oh. Well, never mind. Look, the game restarted. I can't take this program seriously. I really can't. Don't get banned for asking for comp? Why would I get banned? Why would I get banned for asking for comp on a shit program that's not working as intended? And also, I'm not the one who started the bug. Like, it's not my cards. Check his Twitter. Wait, what? Magic Online just banned me from asking for reimbursement because I would report known issues because it is outside the spirit of policy and considered abusive. What? Huh? What is that? That doesn't even make any sense. What? I don't even know. Like, what? How does that make any sense at all? He's reporting a bug for, like, an issue within the program. How is that abusive in the slightest? It literally does not make any sense. Well, I guess we're restarting. My hand sucks. Wow. That's kind of a joke. That's actually kind of a joke. I think they were saying he is purposely playing matches with known bugs to then file for comp. Oh, no, yeah, that's not what he's doing. He's just reporting bugs as he sees them, you know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe they've had a history of people that have been doing that exact thing. Oh, wait. Hello? I just didn't get to play a card? My opponent's not playing cards either. Okay, well, I guess we're just in hell then. I don't know what the hell's happening. Remove my stops, then reset them. Okay. Deep scar in your soul. Let's remove all the stops. And then let's re-add them. What is happening right now? Flashbacks to when Wombo filed for comp and claimed he didn't have fun. Do we deck first? Well, apparently if you remove stops and re-add them, it fixes it, so I don't know. Super common? Okay. You just need to reset one stop. Okay. Right-click yield until your main phase. That would work instead of resetting them all. How do you guys know this? I didn't even know that was a thing. It's been around for months. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. Well, it's not the first time that, like, crashes have happened to me, but you know what I mean. I didn't know that that was a thing you could do to reset them, basically, is what I'm getting at. Please don't let Karn the Great Creator be right for this build. I play Lantern. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Those are some nice vials you got there, opponents. It would be a shame. It would be a shame. Ooh, that's a yikes. That's a yikes. Your move. Poor opponent had the win. Yeah, I mean, I probably should concede, right? I don't know. Should I concede, chat? Well, they already conceded. I probably should have just conceded. Now I kind of feel bad. They really are going to keep shitting on our faces as long as we like the taste, yeah. Dude, that is actually insane. Brave Mustache, thank you for the follow. Golos and Cyborg seems interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, Golos kind of has the same issue with Titan. It's like, Titan's not the best in this deck. I think one Titan is fine, but... Tell them to file for comp. Yeah, I will. I want to bring in some purges. I'm going to cut like this. Shave a Titania. Shave and explore. I'll just cut all the explorers. Nah. Go like this, maybe. Seems fine. Now you drive the fixed WotC game, don't concede if you can fight for company business, but you can if you lose. Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like, I'm kind of in an awkward spot because I think that they also don't allow you to file for comp if you're winning prizes in an event. So, like, I'm already 3-0 in this event, and even if I lose this game to a bug, I can't file for comp. You know what I mean? At least that's the way it used to be. I don't know if they changed that. You can still file. I've gotten denied before for filing in a league where I ended up 3-2ing, and they literally denied me because they were like, "Yeah, we can't give you reimbursement because you won prizes in the league." I don't know if that's different, but or like I said, I don't know if they've changed it. And this deck also really good at finding specific cards. It's a solid reason to not max Titan if it isn't the main game plan. Right, yeah. Like, the theory was that you played more Titanias and less Titans because Titania is cheaper and comes up more often than Titan does. Like, it's easier to cast on curve. And you only ever need one Titan, especially because once you have the Titan to get Dryads, then everything else kind of just fixes itself, you know? So, like, I think this deck playing one Titan is fine. Skirk Prospector. Why didn't they end step that? It's kind of weird. MTGO where the comps are made up and the rules don't matter? Yeah. Well, no, they did it on their upkeep. Tilt. Tilt. I boarded out of Titania, didn't I? Maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, because they did it on their upkeep, so they could have just end-stepped the Prospector. I don't really think I want to kill this. I mean, they're on 3 cards. Maybe I do. Like, the thing about keeping it in play is if they get this up to 4, they can put, like, a Sling Gang in play and sack it. I don't know, get some mana that way. Just play this. Go. Skirk is bugged too? How so? Does it just not work? Can you not sack things? Goblin Warchief. Okay. I guess I'm gonna exile the Warchief. If you undo the mana ability, it restarts. Oh my god. Classic MTGO, folks. Just not gonna crack this. Easy clap. Easy clap. I should have got a basic planes there, but your move. I mean, I guess playing goblins is good right now. I mean, I wouldn't recommend, chat. I do not recommend exploiting known bugs. But it seems like, given how many bugs the goblin deck has, you know. That's all. I'm going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there, chat. I think I'm just going to get boat next turn. I think it's boat time. They revealed a Kiki Jiki. They have a Blood Moon. So their last card is Kiki Jiki. I guess I'll wait till Wormcoil. I mean, I could just go boat into Wormcoil, right? Yeah, sure. Getting the boat's still good, because I could just fire up the boat with Karn, so... You want to get coding? I guess coding to blow up their lands, maybe. I don't know. I want to end the game. They're at 13. Boat kills them in, like, 2.5 hits anyways. Like, they just don't really have any way out of this, right? I even drew the planes. In case the game wasn't already over. Alright, +1 for Karn, by the way. Easy +1 for Karn. Isn't there a Cycle Goblin that kills Planeswalkers? No. Incinerator only hits creatures. So. 4-0, chat. You know what that means. Prediction time. I'm not saying that Omnath is bad, because obviously it's a powerful card, but... I guess. I don't love this hand, but... Bloodstained Mire. Burn? Any burners? Any burn gamers? Oh, we're gonna get flame rifted out of the building. Explore. Oh, they're gonna play Eidolon, I know it. I mean, I have basic plains path for Eidolon, so it's not that bad, but... Alright, not getting Eidolon. I think I probably have to path the Goblin Guide. Yeah, I also don't want to draw Karn. When will we ever... You think Burn is the best deck to play this weekend? I mean, the thing is, Burn already had a good matchup against Prowess. So if you expect people to play Prowess, then yeah, Burn's really good. Can Burn beat this card, though? Just throw that out there. Is that card good against Burn, chat? What do you think? Skillcrack, ever heard of it? I mean, you know. I'm at 8. Effectively at 7. I mean, it's not good here, because they have 4 spells in their hand, because they missed 2 land drops. So, like, I can play Karn, get Orb, play Orb, and then... Where do I go from there? It's like, I can't even do anything. I mean, I guess I can get Crucible and play Dryad next turn. If I only have to sack 1 land to the Orb to stay alive, it's really good, because next turn I can just go... Get Crucible. Assuming they don't attack Karn, I get Crucible. Play Crucible. Yeah, it's still not that great, though. think I have to get Orb, though. I don't think that's, like, really a choice. Doesn't seem like it's very good here. Yeah, but it's better than dying, right? Like, there's a chance I don't die if I get the Orb, right? I guess I could just play Dryad blocked, but... You think you would have Dryaded there? I don't know. It's kind of close. Sappy Deck Tech. I got you right after this match. Hit me with the link. What you got? First draft needs some help. Okay. Alright, we can peep that. I got you right after this match. So if they bolt us, we only have to sack one land. We're probably just dead, right? So we got a 4. I have to sack a land. I just play another spell. Alright, yeah, you know what? Alright, whatever. We're dead. Dead. So I'm going to bring in Purge. I think I'm going to cut the Titan, because I don't really have time for it. I don't think I have time for this. I think Explorer is kind of medium against Eidolon. I could, like, trim one Reclaimer, because they have a bunch of burn spells, and they might keep in Searing Blaze. Does that make sense? No, I want to keep the Titan. What if I just cut all of the Reclaimers? Is that crazy? Keep in, like, 2, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Tonight, MH2 cards became legal into MTGO. Exclamation point MH2. I made a command for it. Yes and no. Those hands are really good, so I keep. We have Twin. Twin has been assembled. So hopefully, if they have Goblin Guide and Lightning Bolt, they choose to... Maybe they choose to bolt the Reclaimer instead of playing Goblin Guide, and we can get a turn of Reprieve. Or they just don't have Bolt, and we just go off, which would also be fine. Alright, they bolted. Got it, dude. Okay. It's not bad. I'm going to play Plains here, because I want to fetch for a dual land, so I have double green. And if I play Heath and have to cast Path to Exile, then I have to get Shockland, which I don't really want to do. Maybe I should have just taken that and not pathed it, but... Yeah, Hollow One got the new Root Walla, which I think could be pretty dope. That was actually a really good draw. Also, notably, we can Karn get Zurian Orb and Zurian Orb to sack Flagstones to kind of mitigate the drawback. Alright, Meten. I think I'm just going to get Titania. Yeah, I'm just going to get Titania here, I think. Obviously, it sucks if I don't find a land, but Zurian Orb plus Flagstone should give me a turn of Reprieve. You know what I mean? And then the turn after, we just go off. So if they Skullcrack me now... They might just sack the Canyon end step, in which case then I'll just sack the Flagstones. So they're going to Skullcrack me now? Or are they Boros Charming me? Alright, well now I'm just going to activate the Orb now, before they don't have Skullcrack up. And then pass. I don't want to sack any other lands necessarily. I might, but I don't have to do it right now. What's up, Weckies? Yeah, this is the first deck to be played with the new cards. Okay, that's not a land. Oh, you know what oh, God, I'm so stupid, chat. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put a Darksteel Citadel on my sideboard. I should have a Citadel, and if I had a Citadel on my sideboard, I could just go get it. Crucible? Yeah, I guess I could just get Crucible. That's probably good enough, right? How are they really beating Crucible? Yeah. This is probably good enough, but... Oh, they're off it. What happened? Nice burn deck. Alright, now we have to win a game on the draw, though. Now we have to win a game on the draw, which is kind of tough. Do I want to cut more Reclaimers on the draw? If Shardless decks become a thing, would I consider one Chalice sideboard to get with Karn? Yeah, potentially. I could see that. That could be good. This matchup seems rough, especially on the draw, yeah. On the play, I think you're fine, because you can kind of just go under them with like, the Karn Zurin Orb stuff, but... I love that aspect, too. That Karn also gives you this, which some decks just can't beat. Like, if you have time to set this up, this is just a lock against some decks. And that's why I like Karn so much. Just, it does so many fucking things, you know? Like, it feels like Karn does more than Obnath, and it doesn't require you to fuck up your mana base completely. Alright, well, I mean, Sand's really good. I'm gonna keep it. They kept 7, of course, which kind of sucks, but... They kept 7 and don't have a 1-drop. I like that. Make them have the Bolt. Got a Ghost Quarter. Yeah, there's a Ghost Quarter in the land. Oh, and they didn't have a Lightning Bolt. Yeah, they probably have Searing Blaze. Has to be Searing Blaze, right? Oh, they have Eidolon. Like, kind of okay with that, I think. I mean, I'm just gonna pass. I don't know if I should Purge or activate Reclaimer here. See what they do. They're probably just gonna go to attacks first. Would you Purge? If they just go to attacks first, would you Purge? Or would you activate Reclaimer here, chat? My instinct is to Purge, but I don't know if I like it. You think just ignore it for now? Yeah, I mean, there's also a chance we just kind of leave it in play, right? You know? Now it's like a little bit more appealing to kill the Eidolon. See what's on top, right? Explore. This is tough. Well, I don't really want to draw Explore, right? Like, isn't the idea that I don't want to draw Explore? But I guess what I could do is I could draw Explore, like, purge the Eidolon, go to 14 off the Goblin Guide, draw Explore, cast Explore, play 2 lands. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, that's actually probably fine. There's no Radiant Fountain, which might be wrong. Yeah, this deck probably wants a Radiant Fountain. They have another Eidolon. Roiling Vortex. It's the best way to do this. So now I think I'm just going to go Explore, play 2 lands. I might even Chump Block next turn, honestly. think I'm going to cast Explore here. Okay. That's not bad. I can just play 2 tap lands. Honestly, I might just chump block. I think chump blocking's actually not bad. Well, no, because don't I just get a second Valakut next turn? So they're at 15. Do I kill them next turn? So I play Dryad. No, I don't, right? Play Dryad. Play Foothills. Sack Flagstones, get thing, and then second Valakut. That's only 6 damage. Yeah, Zuran Orb's gonna deal me 5, which is kind of tough. So I can't even really Zuran Orb here, because I just take a Dome Piece off the Roiling Vortex. I could call for Skyclave and Skyclave the Vortex. So what if I did that? What if I just go Chump Block, right? Next turn, crack Fetch, call for Skyclave, play Skyclave, Skyclave this. Turn after, Karn for Orb. Do you think I have enough time for that? In my opinion, Izzet is a tough matchup for us. I think it's probably pretty close. You don't know if I have enough time. Well, what do I have enough time for, I guess, is the question I should ask you. Right? Like, I think that is the most logical line. Like, our most logical path to victory. But if we don't have time for that, what do we have time for? You know what I mean? Ypsilon, thank you for the follow. I mean, I think the biggest question is, do we chump block or not, right? I think Call for Skyclave is a pretty clear play for me, because then I can set up Karn for Orb. But the question is, do we block? You know, that's the toughest thing. I think if Call for Skyclave is our line, I think we should block. And obviously, if they have another Vortex, it's bad, but they suspend Rift Bolts, which is, like, kind of beatable. Total Amoral, thank you for the follow. Let you down. I don't want to let you down. So we're at 11 and they have 2 cards. It's gonna be close. Because we can also trade here. Give them a 2/2, who cares? Because then we just Karn Orb. Well, it's not a bad sign for us, but now we're at 8 after the Rift Bolt. I don't know, we're probably gonna lose this game, but in my opinion... Oh, I replied to you earlier. I think it's probably close, Rue. I think it's close. Can't you just draw a land and hope they don't have a Helix to win? Well, we knew that our top card wasn't a land. Because they Goblin Guided us. So we knew that we knew we were drawing a land. They're going to get hit for 5 because of Vortex. Well, we have to kill the Vortex. Our one way out of this is Zuran Orb. You know? Zuran Orb is basically our only shot out of this game. Or we're just dead. You get slow rolled? No, come on. God damn it. I can't with the slow roll. God. If they didn't draw all those 1-mana spells, if we could fade one of those 1-mana spells, I think we would have won that game. Because once we get Karn Orb, they can't kill us, and then we just get Crucible the turn after. Fuck, man. It's so unlucky. They drew a lot of 1-mana spells.